name's Corley, and I bought 495 Beacon Street. Purely for investment. I was doing a 1031 exchange, and PT showed me a bunch of properties. I worked with some other realtors as well, but he was the one that seemed to have the best grasp on what was going to be, that I'd be able to resell if I wanted to sell it in a few years, and what he thought would really be a good value. I bought it for $240. Okay. And I sold it for $285. He said from the beginning, he said, you know, even though when the market was what's going on, he said this is a good value, and he said this is the right space in the market because I knew I might have to have a short turnaround time. So he really led me in the right direction. Because I was also looking at larger buildings, and he said those would be harder for me to turn around in a short term. So his advice was right on. He didn't bother to show me a bunch of stuff I didn't want to see. I just don't like to mess around. I don't have a lot of time. I'm busy, and and he didn't waste my time. You know, he was very clear. He's very direct. This is what we've got. And I said, well, you know, maybe I should see some other things. He said, all right, I'll set it up for you. What's good for you? We set up a time. You know, it was just went right through. It was perfect. And what I was concerned about was how much time it might take. It seemed to me that it might take a little, you know, it might take 6 or 8 months, you know, considering what's going on. But as it turns out, he found a cash sale in like 35 days. Oh, and honestly, what I was very impressed with is that it was sold as a co-broke, and he was very willing to just put it right out there right away to everybody that he had contacts with. You know, there wasn't any of that playing the game. Maybe we can just do our thing and make. You know, he had my interest at heart. That's what I thought. Well, typical of me, I expected to have to do lots of steps myself. I sold another property just a couple years ago in Provincetown, and it was I wound up having to go back and forth and deal with lots of stuff myself, and the realtor was good, but the difference is that PT was like, no, we'll take care of that. No, we'll take care of that. No, we take care of that. And I was like, well, what do I take care of? And he's like, you just have to show him signs things, that's all. And you don't even really have to do that. And I was like, wow, this is great. Yeah, psyched. I've already referred, I can't tell you how many people to you guys.